I cook for one now. I used to have a hard time with it. I used to have a husband and 4 kids at home once upon a time. I'm not doing the big dinners with the fancy meals and all the table setting. And that was one of the hardest things to get used to at first. My youngest daughter is now year 4 of college, and it took me a few years, I'll be honest, to kind of settle in. When I bought my house, I still put in big furniture, thinking big family was going to be here. I don't know why. And honestly, I still love the table, so I keep it, but I've thought about downsizing it. But then last year I went out and bought myself a jumbo couch. Who knows why? One of my favorite things though is sleeping in a king-size bed that's all mine. A bathroom I don't have to share. Being able to decorate any way I want, that's great. I built a home gym this year and a gigantic walk-in closet for me and for filming. I have 3 bathrooms all to myself. Portion control, learning how much to cook has been tough. Usually what I do is end up saving one in a glass container and freezing it or putting it in the fridge for tomorrow's meal. I will often eat the same thing for lunch the next day that I make for dinner because it's just easier that way. I learned what I like and that's what I buy, and I don't buy a lot beyond that anymore. So I stock up on things like tomato juice because I make a lot of chili. That's easy. It's easy to freeze. I have canned chili beans, canned tomato sauce, organic black beans, and white beans. And a whole lot of granola, obviously. I love this granola, so when it goes on sale, I buy a bunch of it. It's not cheap. I will come back with some more tips, and I hope you guys will ask me questions. But I've really created a life that I love now. I still miss my kids, don't get me wrong. But I've learned to love living alone and cooking for myself and treating myself nice and buying myself the nice pans and things that I want to have because I'm not having to splurge on the whole family anymore. My family didn't like chicken curry, so I didn't make it. But guess what? I like it, so now I make it for me. If you're learning how to downsize, whether it's just you or you and a spouse, trust me, you're gonna figure it out over time. Someday you'll stop waiting for somebody to walk through the front door and you'll embrace your own life and what you've created in your beautiful space. You will.